Dave, we're speaking after today's game against St Mirren, but firstly, congratulations, that's third place in the bag now. You must be incredibly proud of the team's achievement.
I am. I'm delighted for the players. I think they fully deserve it. I'm delighted they've got over the line with a game to spare as well. I think at this stage of the season the league doesn't lie. Probably weren't saying that after 12, 13 games or whatever it was with the start we had, but I think that makes it all the sweeter for coming through that adversity, really bringing the group together. And as I say, I think they fully deserve it. So I'm delighted for absolutely everyone, the staff, the club, or clearly the players, because they're the ones that take all the credit for it. And I think we fully deserved it.
Yeah, it was some turnaround this season from where we were back in November to where we are now. What do you put that down to?
I've said it numerous times this year about the togetherness in the group and the hard work that's required. That adversity, I think, has made us stronger. Coming through that, big moments in the season, we go back to the Rocky goal, last kick of the ball, how big that was. It was so much more than the point. That was probably the turning point. But I always believed in the players. The performances were always there. The effort was always there. I was seeing it on the training pitch every day. The staff were right behind me every day. So I always believed, given the time, we would turn it round. And I'm delighted, as I say, for the players, because they fully deserve everything and all the praise they're going to get for it. The group's a special group in terms of the characters that are in there as well. It's not just about technical ability every day, it's about the blend and experience and youth coming through, but also the players that fully understand what it takes to play for Hibs. And I think that's something that's been down to a lot of that down to the success has been the power of the group, really.
Yeah, on the game itself, you must have been delighted with the start that we made.
Yeah, certainly my game of two halves. It was mayhem in the second half. But I think when I look at the game on everything I asked the players to do in the first half, I thought we'd done. We were excellent, really aggressive at the start of the game. Probably could have been more in front, and if we'd done that, I think St Mirren were fortunate to get in just before half time. They get the free kick and score, which clearly then brought them back into the game. And then in the second half, they threw everything at it. They obviously needed to try and win the game, to try and catch the team in front of them, and we knew what we needed to do. So it was always going to be a little bit like a game of tennis at the second half, end to end. But no, credit to the players for getting over the line. And I'll always be looking for perfection, so I'll be looking saying we threw a 2-goal lead away, but it's small details at this stage of the season. I think, as I say, the players fully deserve all the credit for everything they've done this year.
Yeah, the fans were in fine voice at the end. Obviously the players, the staff came over to thank them for their support. Just give us an insight and a kind of final message, I guess, for the supporters, for the way they've backed you.
They've been outstanding with me for 10 years. I've been very fortunate to be at this club for as long as I have. The support's never wavered. I can understand the start of the season, the frustrations that's there, because it's very expensive to follow a football team, but they've never ever wavered. They've been with us, got us over the line in big games. And as I've said previously, the connection between the players and the fans at the minute is as strong as I've seen it in 10 years, which is fantastic, and that's credit to absolutely everybody involved. They went through the adversity just as much as us, if not more, because they can't directly affect it every day in the training pitch, but they stuck together. We all stuck together. We all believed we could turn it round, and now we're getting the rewards off the back of that, and that's credit to everybody involved. And obviously the fans. One last home game, I'm sure they'll all be right behind us for that, and we want to finish the season with 3 points.
Absolutely, well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.